tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Giles. He's out there with Nurkic. Robert Covington out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. And for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Doncic outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And he lobs it up. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. Here's Lillard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Now, Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off, and found some space there.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Simons, following the score by Dallas. Lillard from outside. Covington kicks to Lillard. High arcing shot. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and it's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Three-pointer. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 5.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Richardson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, that's an exclamation point right there. Lillard is a natural-born finisher.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Giles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Lillard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, he can create his own shot. He can spot up off the ball. Lillard can torch your defense any which way.
And Doncic throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard, guarded by Doncic. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And stolen by Richardson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Lillard with it. 11 points in the game. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's McCollum in at the point. He's perfect from the line this time. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 3. It's Powell on the wing. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
The sheer strength of Kanter really coming through there. Throws it down with intent.
Now here's Brunson. Feeds to Redick. Stolen by McCollum. They're running. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Count that bucket.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Now Brunson. It's Redick on the wing. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, JJ doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jones dishes to McCollum. He feeds it to Kanter. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Powell kicks to Hardaway. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Kanter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kanter's got the lead up to 1 now for Portland.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
McCollum against Brunson. And it's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Kanter aware defensively to get to that one.
And the dunk by Powell.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter. The Trailblazers have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. pass to Pau. Kicks it to Carmelo. A three from McCollum. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. A different look now for Portland. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Here is Lillard. He's got 13. Passes it to Giles. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. The Mavericks trail it. Here's Richardson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Covington. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game plan. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Doncic outside. And the rebound by Nurkic.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 13 points and 1 assist. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Mavericks, Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Here's Simons after Luka Doncic's bucket. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass break, Dallas. Doncic leading the charge. For the lead, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Here's Lillard. He's got 13. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Covington. Kicks it out to Richardson. They get a hand on it. Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No coverage that time.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Up top, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Here's Simons. Back to Lillard. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Portland with the ball, following the score by Dallas. That evens the score. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Here's Brunson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Mavericks have had two chances at the line already, making them both.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Here's Powell. Offensive rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Brunson against McCollum. The putback. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
For Dallas, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Lillard's checked in for Portland. Trailblazers trail by 3. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Anthony taking his time here. Lets a floater go. Here's Cantor. Out to Anthony. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
Zinkas, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Burke, guarded closely, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Now here's Anthony. He has 6. Pass to Lillard. For the lead, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cantor. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Cantor's got 8 points.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Burke, and McCollum with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Finney-Smith. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Enes Kanter. Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Lillard. Kanter kicks to Lillard. Kanter, and Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Portland.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
It great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Marjanovic checked in for J.J. Redick. Trailblazers leading by 3. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the pass to Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to Kanter. Here's Simons. He dishes it to Kanter. Clock at 6. Here's Simons. Richardson covering. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mavericks trail by 3. Up top, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Passes it to Simons. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect him.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? McCollum passes to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Richardson with it. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith to take the lead over Jones. Finney-Smith kicks to Richardson. On the wing, Doncic. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Doncic against Lillard. Count it. Good. Lillard's got 20.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Here's Doncic. Count it.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Lillard. Money!
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
And here are the Mavericks now. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porzingis finds Doncic. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one's on Anthony.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
A different look now for Portland. Harry Giles is checked in for Anthony. Robert Covington comes in for Jones. And it's Simons in for McCollum.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Now, here's Doncic to take the lead. Oh, missed it. Now a timeout called by Portland. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
And regulation now complete. We will. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. Lillard the pass to Giles. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now a timeout called by Portland. McCollum's checked in for Portland. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. Pass to Giles. Back to Lillard. And the pass to Giles. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
Man, he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Here's Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes to Giles. Covington in the corner. Cantor finds Lillard, and he gets it to go. Lillard's got 22.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Here's Doncic. Good, nice job down low. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
You gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Lillard surveying the D. To the paint. Here's McCollum. It's it out to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks leading. Now Doncic. Got it.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Lillard outside. The feed to McCollum. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
Doncic against Covington. And Covington sends it back. Lillard dishes to McCollum. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Three-pointer, Lillard. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally. Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney-Smith in its small forward. And for Denver, they've got Porter, Aaron Gordon out there with Bol. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Jokic in at the center. Good work there as it goes. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Oh, Porter in position. Richardson with it. Now Bol defending. Richardson kicks to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got his second basket.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
The pass to Porter. Bol with it. He's against Porzingis. And the dunk by Bol.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Marjanovic passes to Doncic. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Porter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Morris. Outside Porter. Back to Morris. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Denver making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Now here's Porzingis following the miss by Jokic. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Bol, it's good on the putback.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bol making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Now here's Brunson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Richardson. And that one's good. Jokic.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brunson. Jokic with it. Bol dishes to Gordon. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Redick with the bucket.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Harrison. Brunson covering. Here's Jokic. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Brunson. D right on him. Off with the layup. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Here's Najee. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Dallas up 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Paul Millsap out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Green, and it's Harrison in at the point guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And good that time.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Morris outside. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. It's Hardaway with the drive. Good on the bucket.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And stolen by Redick. Pulls up for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for JaVale McGee. Bol comes in for Paul Millsap. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for JaMychal Green. And it's Michael Porter in for Monte Morris. 5 on the clock. And Doncic, here we go. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. The Nuggets trail by 6. Harrison passes to Porter. Here's Harrison, guarded by Doncic. Inside, it's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Here's Richardson. Here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Richardson for 3. Porter pulls it in. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Harrison passes to Jokic. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Porter with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Porter dishes the Bol. The 10-footer. Here's Jokic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Now here's Porzingis. Not a lot of room. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris, fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Harrison. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Gordon. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
It's Richardson on the wing. Doncic against Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Denver making a switch here. Chanchar's checked in.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Powell, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Rick. And the Mavericks over the past couple of years, Shaq, making some great personnel moves.
They traded up.
And
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic out there with Richardson. Then there's Marjanovic, and there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now Doncic, and stolen by Gordon. For the lead, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the athleticism of Aaron Gordon is always a problem, but in particular, off the drive, my goodness.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Richardson up top. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic kicks to Richardson. 5 to shoot. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Doncic. Doncic has got 12.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Here's Millsap, and the layup's good off the glass. Millsap's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Over Rivers. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, the agility, the mobility, the speed of Aaron Gordon in the fast break, just such a tough cover.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Rivers passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Richardson the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Doncic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
We call that staying calm, recognizing the situation, and saving the possession. Doncic able to beat the clock.
Rivers kicks to Jokic. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Burke. McGee with the block. And he gets it back. Powell, the pass to Burke. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. And that one hits back iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Najee. Misses from close range. Mavericks trail by 6. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cauley Stein. McGee with the block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And it's McGee with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Burke, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Burke. An easy 2 points on the layup. Burke's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though...
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Austin Rivers. JaVale McGee is out there at Bowl. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's John Shaw in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside for Redick. Drills it from outside.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Pass to Bull. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
That one falls for Brunson. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Shaquille Harris comes in for Rivers. And Dallas with a change here, too. Marjanovic checked in for Trey Burke. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 3. In the corner, it's Morris. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Morris against Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. Good on both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's Harrison with the ball for Denver. It's a 3-point game. Left side, Porter from past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside for Redick. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A different look for Dallas. Josh Richardson's checked in for Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Tipped away. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter dishes to Morris. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic outside. Over Harrison. They get it back. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. He's off on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Doncic.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Harrison passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Doncic with the steal. Goes up, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about Hardaway Jr.? Maybe we should say nothing junior about that. That's a big-time delivery.
There's Harrison. And there's the pass to Jokic. Back to Harrison. Jokic on top, guarded by Marjanovic. Morris, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Porzingis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Gets the first, and that ties the game up. A different look for Denver. Millsap comes in for Bull. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Harrison. And Dallas with a change here, too. Finney Smith's checked in.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Morris looking over the floor. Porzingis with the block. Here's Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. No good with the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Out to Porzingis. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Porzingis finds Doncic. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
To end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Doncic against Morris. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man. Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Morris outside. He feeds it to Gordon. Doncic with the steal. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. A truly gutsy performance away from We bring you tonight in... Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon out there with Bol. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Morris in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Lillard looking around. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now, here is Morris. Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Lillard left side. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
Now Bol after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Morris kicks to Gordon. Outside Porter, just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Lillard. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
They get the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jokic with the steal. Porter looking it over. Morris finds Gordon. Back to Morris. A baseline J. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Lillard from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Jokic slams it in.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Harry Giles. Jones checked in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Najee, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Simons, the pass to McCollum. But they get it back. Anthony kicks to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by McGee. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way establishing the attitude you want.
Back to Rivers. "12 seconds left to play here in the first. Najee passes to Harrison. The Nuggets with another miss. He got it up. Unable to get that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing.
I think it comes from being in a big.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got JaMychal Green, Paul Millsap out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Harrison in at the point. Got a piece of it, and it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Portland leading by 3. Here's Simons. The pass to McCollum. Here's Simons. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Simons has got 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. They grab their own miss. Millsap passes to McGee. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Simons. 6 points for him. Pass to Cantor. It's McCollum on the wing. Guarded by Porter. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum no good.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Passes it to Carmelo. Back to Jones. From deep 3-point range. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Green taking his time here. Harrison kicks to Green. And it's Portland with the rebound. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Cole comes in for Porter. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for JaMychal Green. And Monte Morris subbed in for Harrison. McCollum against Morris. Anthony left side. Here's Cantor. Out to Anthony. Outside, Jones. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Off the left rim and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Watch out
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Now, here's Jokic. And Anthony sends it back. McCollum outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
Morris against McCollum. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. He kicks to Powell. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Here's Morris. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
McCollum with the ball. From deep. That one, no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They were always within striking distance. And that'll do.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Here's Giles. Lillard, the pass to Simons. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Nurkic kicks to Giles. Over Harrison. Nurkic trying to get open. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Giles has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Trailblazers. Now Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Here's Simons. He's got 8. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. Here's Nurkic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Nuggets trail by 7. Gordon, the pass to Harrison. Here's Rivers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Denver making a switch here. Portland leading by 6. Outside Covington. Lillard against Rivers. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
Pass to Bull. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Portland with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Over Rivers. Lillard misses.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Giles. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. And Denver with a change here, too. Millsap's checked in. Now here's Millsap. Over McCollum. Count it, and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Hoop and harm for Millsap there. Terrific body control and concentration.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Rivers looking over the floor. Here's Bull. Count the basket. Bull's got his first basket.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires the 3. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For the Nuggets, JaVale McGee's checked in for Bull. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Rivers. The Nuggets trail by 3. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Right side Millsap. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Back to Lillard. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebounded by McGee. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Najee. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nuggets ahead, ending the third quarter on a 14-4 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Out of bounds.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Nuggets head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Michael Porter's out there with Harrison. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's John Shar in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Gordon. There's the feed to Bull. The pass to Chanshaw. He dishes it to Porter. Inside, Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Simons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. No retained possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Norman Powell's checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. Green is checked in for Denver. Morris comes in for Harrison. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And here is Morris. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Morris passes to Bull. Back to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. McCollum with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And that one's good by Porter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And it's Lillard missing. Nuggets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Morris against Lillard. Morris dishes to McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
So for the Trailblazers, Harry Giles comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Lillard the pass to Cantor. And they pick up 2.
And his teammates love it. Canner taking charge on a huge possession. You can just see him brimming with confidence, not afraid of the big moment.
Porter against Covington. Now here's Porter. He's guarded close. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Covington. Porter, no luck. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Here's Simon. No good on the shot. And it's Denver the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Porter finds Rivers. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to McGee. All alone. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Three-pointer, Lillard.
He made it! He got it! Big time!
And guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
Yes, he did. A clutch shot, and really what I like, guys, there was no hesitation. He shot it freely and with confidence. As a result, we're headed to overtime.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Giles is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. Rivers comes in for Porter. Cullen passes to Giles. Morris against Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
And here are the Nuggets now. Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT. Morris. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
This is it to Rivers. Morris kicks to McGee. From 7. Jump shot is good that time. McGee's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, and close shots that he takes.
And there it is for him.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Morris outside to the paint and stolen by Lillard. There's the 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And pushing it up, here's Denver. 2 points, that one goes.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bowl there with a big basket.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Back to Lillard for the 3. Nails the tray.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Denver's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from outside. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Morris against Lillard. To the middle. Pocket 6. Tries from 10. Nurkic trying to get open. Good work defensively by Morris.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. McCollum against Porter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The 3 won't fall. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Band is all right, David. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome everyone to the NBA on short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Robert Covington. Enes Kanter is out there with Giles. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the two-guard spot. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint.
And here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Chris, it doesn't matter if they're two of the best teams in the league or the two worst. When these guys get together, these rivals, it's always fun.
Yeah, Kevin, you're so right. When it's a conference rivalry, that's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
Here's Covington. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Lillard misses. First quarter, just over a minute played. Porzingis, solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Here's Lillard. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Ripped away. Doncic with the steal. Down low. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Got a piece of it.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in your side.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Kanter. Back to Lillard. The three. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Porzingis is doubled. It's Richardson on the wing. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis with the ball. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. And the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lillard, the pass to Kanter. Beyond the arc. Portland again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out left to the wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Marjanovic. The steal. Out in his own on the break. Here's Simon. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Richardson dishes to Doncic. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Richardson. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. J.J. Redick's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Powell with the steal. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
He wasn't playing.
That was incredible.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now here's Powell. Following the miss by Porzingis.
Capable of being a defensive anchor. Keith Cauley-Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
Powell, he's jacked in for Porzingis. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Anthony against Brunson. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
The closer Nurkic is to the basket, the more dangerous he is. A solid interior scorer.
Powell with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's McCollum. Finished off the break.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McCollum against Brunson. To the middle. Outside for Redick. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Here's Cauley-Stein. Powell. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. A three from McCollum. Hits it from three-point range. McCollum's got 5 points so far. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he stays
humble beginnings. I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Dwight Powell is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Trey Burke. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center position.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
McCollum, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's the break. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Cauley-Stein passes to Hardaway. Here's Brunson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Cauley-Stein. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Lillard against Brunson. Passes it to Burke. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. A different look now for Portland. Cantor comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Harry Giles subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Dallas also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Richardson in for Jalen Brunson. Lillard the pass to Cantor. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
To the inside, kicks it out to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
Doncic looking it over. There's the pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Dallas. That free throw good from Porzingis. Trailblazers leading by 5. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lillard misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A three from McCollum. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic kicks to Redick. Back to Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. McCollum outside. Fires from deep. Portland again missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Doncic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Powell and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And it's good for 2. Here's Doncic. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. Hardaway is subbed in for Richardson. Powell dishes to Jones. And the 3 off target. Doncic outside. Outside, Redick. Here's Hardaway.
The size and intimidating presence of Nurkic, I mean, it provides on defense. It's just huge. Awesome at throwing off.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
The Mavericks trailing. They've got Giles. Also Ennis Cantor out there. Robert Covington out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. That ties it up. Marjanovic has got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Passes to Cantor. Another shot, and oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Porzingis with the ball. Cantor covering. Out to Porzingis. They get the rebound. Marjanovic up and in on the layup. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard attacking. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Doncic against Lillard. Fires from 18. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It was such a smart player, such a smart player. Richardson understands the value of the fast break hoop.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Trey Burke's checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Doncic. Burke finds Richardson. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Burke with it. Covington's there. Burke can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Richardson.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for Trey Burke. Left side, Redick. Back to Powell. Kicks to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 4. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Brunson's got 7 points in the game. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. McCollum passes to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Feeds to Nurkic. Basket good. He's got 6.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Outside, Redick. Here's Brunson. That one, no good. Good D by McCollum. And stolen by Redick. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Dallas with a change here too. Finney-Smith's checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Back to Lillard. Now the pass to McCollum. And he gets the bucket. McCollum's got 7 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Redick against McCollum. Takes a 3. That shot missing. Here's Redick.
An area where McCollum must continue to work on. I mean, it helps whenever he's making an impact on defense.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic out there with Richardson. Then there's Marjanovic, and there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, and that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Norman Powell comes in for Anfernee Simons, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
McCollum outside. In the corner, Powell with it. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marjanovic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Richardson, no luck.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Powell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got the lead back up to 6 now for Dallas.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Simons, he's checked in for Jones. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Now a timeout called by Portland. Here's Simons. Now the feed to Nurkic, and he converts the layup.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dallas leading by 4. Now here's Doncic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's McCollum, buried from 15 feet out.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Doncic with it, now defended by McCollum.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Doncic outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Here's Simons, guarded by Doncic. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Oh, what a time to turn it over. I mean, if this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that one.
So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Derek Jones in for Anthony Simons. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Trailblazers trail by 4. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum finds Cantor. Back to McCollum. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Here's McCollum. And Portland again with the bucket.
McCollum is a lethal scorer, especially when the game is on the line. Love how under control he is.
And Doncic, here we go.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. And a wide open look for McCollum. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Love watching McCollum shoot the ball. He has such a pure, clean-looking Jimmy.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Doncic outside. It drops.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
The three from McCollum. Misses the three. Here's Richardson. Count it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Off target with that shot.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Gordon, Harrison out there with Porter. Then there's Bull, and it's Jokic in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Mavericks, Doncic out there with Richardson. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Now here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, Porzingis read that extremely well. He recognized right away he was going to get that shot.
And here's Porter. Drops in the layup for two. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here's Gordon after Luka Doncic's bucket. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Here's Doncic. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got his second bucket. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here is Porter. The Mavericks making the shot. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Doncic with it. He has 6. Taken away. Gordon inside. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
And they take the lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Doncic outside. Out to Porzingis from past the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Trying to be more consistent to legitimize shooting as many threes as he does. Porzingis can't stretch the floor.
Harrison scanning the floor. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Richardson. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And a switcher also for Denver. Millsap's checked in. Now here's Brunson. Jokic grabs the miss. Gordon with it. Hardaway picks him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Redick comes in for Josh Richardson. And then for Denver, JaVale McGee's checked in for Jokic. Austin Rivers comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. And the shot goes down. And it's 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
And it's blocked by Gordon. One-on-one here. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Millsap right now unselfish and looking for guys if they're open.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here is McGee. Now here's Rivers. Great D that time from Reddick. Brunson against Morris. Brunson, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris with the bucket. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Back to Cauley Stein. Hardaway passes to Brunson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brunson's got his second basket. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Denver on top. They're up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts.
Selfless. I mean, you need to put your...
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Powell is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Berg in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Morris. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Now Burke. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Morris. Here's Najee. Out to Morris. The second chance effort. The Mavericks pull it in. And here we go. Redick finds Cauley Stein. The score now all even.
Athleticism on display in that particular play as Cauley Stein has some great mobility and drove in to get those points.
Here's Morris, and he lays it straight in. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Burke. Morris with the rebound. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Outside Gordon. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Outside Gordon. The rebound by Marjanovic.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Porter. And stolen by Richardson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, the fast hands of Richardson there, always active on the defensive end, using his length and constantly prowling for steals.
Outside Porter. That one misses. Nice D from Porzingis. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. Porter with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Bull. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got his first points in this one.
And Jokic getting out and running, that's a huge plus for this offense, determined to beat some people up the court.
Outside, Porzingis. 30 seconds left here in the second. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Marjanovic has got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. That shot is off. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. They've got Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon out there with Bull. Then it's Porter. And it's Harrison in at the point guard.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Outside Gordon. Jokic, great positioning on the putback. Jokic has got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there, collects the offensive rebound, very alert, and cleans up the mess.
Doncic looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Porter passes to Bull. And yes, it's good. Bulls got the lead back up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Doncic with it. 10 points for him. Here's Porzingis, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Marjanovic finds Doncic. Back to Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Doncic.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Trey Burke subbed in for Luka Doncic. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Najee passes to McGee. Morris against Richardson. A slam dunk. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely and a missed layup. The Nuggets leading by 6. Morris outside. Powell with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Ahead.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Najee, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Out to Hardaway. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Cauley Stein. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Dwight Powell. Big group substitution here for Denver. .106 left in the third. The shot by Harrison, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. A pass to Porzingis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Chunchar, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Buries the easy one. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Always nice to see Porzingis take some strides and get to that kind of glide.
There's Harrison with 1 on the clock, and he goes in for the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. J.J. Redick is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. Here's McGee, Porzingis with the block. Doncic against Rivers. And he makes that one.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Now, here is Morris. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Porzingis finds Marjanovic. Back to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Porzingis plays with a high motor. We've seen in the early part of his career have very good starts to seasons and then struggling maybe in the second half of the year. We'd like to see that stamina all year long, at least for a full season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. And that one's good. Shanshar's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Gordon. Finney-Smith passes to Richardson. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away, using those long arms.
Count it, good. Shanshar's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic hits to Finney-Smith. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Denver leading by 10. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Right wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Richardson.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Porzingis. Burke, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Jokic. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And there's the pass to Chanshaw. Here's Najee. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Porzingis is coming in for Nicolo O'Malley. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Trey Burke. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Gordon. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Tries again, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
Well, when you see Porzingis attack the glass, you want to stand up in your seat. There's been these opportunities where we've seen him flying in for some highlight dunks.
Now Rivers, pass to Morris. Fires for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. And here is Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
So it's the Nuggets winning this. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. And for the Nuggets, we've got Gordon. Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Lillard. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Denver. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harrison kicks the ball. Pass to Harrison. Dishes to Rivers. Pass to Jokic. Plenty of space. And the jumper is on the mark. Jokic has got the first points up on the board for the Nuggets. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Monte Morris is checked in for Harrison. Here's Simons, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Bol.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanic, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Here's Kanter. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. McCollum's checked in for Portland. Morris passes to Rivers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and finished off by Rivers.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Bol, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Jokic. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Monte Morris. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kanter. Anthony comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Derek Jones in for Robert Covington. Norman Powell's checked in for Portland. Anthony dishes to McCollum. Nurkic against McGee. Can they get it? Out to Anthony. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ooh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
McCollum finds Anthony. Now Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Millsap. Back to Harrison. Pass to McGee. Here's Najee, covered by Anthony. McGee trying to break free. Najee, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Porter against McCollum. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. Denver leading by 6. Harrison kicks to Rivers. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Shoots from the block. Rebound by Nurkic. And now Portland on the break. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked about...
I know that when the main guy...
I think he's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Anthony. He's out there at Nurkic. Jones is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Millsap. Cole comes in for Jermichael Green. And Morris subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Dennis Cantor's checked in for the Trailblazers. Harry Giles comes in for Anthony. 5 to shoot. Here's Simon. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
The shot missing. Good D by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 7. Simons the pass to Cantor. Goes up the baseline. That shot no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Rivers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And Those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. There's the pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Simons, the pass to Cantor. It's Covington on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. They need this, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Harrison passes to Porter. Here's Najee. Back to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
And that's just all muscle there. Cantor is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. A reverse. Giles kicks to Lillard. Cantor, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got 4 this quarter.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Anthony comes in for Harry Giles. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. Green inside, defended by Jones.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Lillard. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's only a 5-point Nugget lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The shot's good from McGee.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by McCollum.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Powell finds McCollum. Back to Powell. Pass to McCollum. Count that one.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And some good action through the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back with the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Bull. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Giles kicks to Covington. And there's the feed to Cantor. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 7. Gordon with it. Now Covington defending. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 6 points.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Simons. Nails the baby hook.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Simons. Back to Lillard. The 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Passes it to Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia. And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. Out to the right wing. It's Covington on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Denver leading by 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon, is a high-motor player who gives great effort out there all the time.
A different look for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for Jokic. JaMychal Green comes in for Bull. And it's Harrison in for Morris. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Anthony comes in for Giles. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. Kicks it out to McCollum. Lillard looking around. Stripped it away. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Harrison passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Jones. McCollum outside. Fires, high post. 2 points, that one goes. McCollum's got 7.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game, and that one's good. Harrison's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard from deep three-point land. Nurkic in the post. McGee's there. A three from McCollum.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
Najee passes to McGee. Here's Najee. And the pass to Harrison. Now here is McGee. Covered by Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Hey, yo, right here.
Morris dishes to Millsap. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Looking to get it going. Back to Lillard.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Down low. Here's Nurkic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Oh, he gets it to go. Wow. It counts. Wow, what a way. And so it's Denver, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Yusuf Nurkic, Anthony out there with Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2. And here's Rivers. Pass to Jokic. But they recover it. Gordon against Jones. Gordon trying to break loose. Bull can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Lillard. A special move before the shot. Lillard's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Portland. The Nuggets shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. It's Jokic top of the key. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Simons, covered by Morris. That one falls. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Passes it to Jokic. Morris against Lillard. Morris with the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Out to Anthony. And stolen by Bull. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Simons. Trailblazers keep it alive. Another shot. Kicks it out to Jones. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Harry Giles comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Robert Covington subbed in for Jones. Porter passes to Harrison. Here's Najee. Kicks to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Simons surveying the D. Kicks it out to Covington. Launches a three. No good. And it's Denver the other way. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Harrison in the corner. The pass to Chuncho. Porter against Lillard. Porter passes to Najee. 4 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Again, the Nuggets score.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And the serious dunk to finish it off.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Harrison passes to Najee. And here's Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Wide open. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Jokic passes to Chuncho. Here's Najee. Missed. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they